Hey guys, welcome back to lesson 4 of our enemy designer series. This time we're going to be looking at a slightly simplified way of moving our enemy, but also a way to add extra complexity to that as well. So let's begin. The first thing you'll need to do is you'll want to create a new enemy character. So I'm going to call mine boss, and I'm going to use the same animation actually for my enemy peon. I haven't taken the time to draw a boss character just yet. And so this should just be the same thing as last time. So watch my other tutorials here on how to do this. And let's grab this animation in. So the key part of what I want to get to today is how to add a behavior. And the behavior we're going to be looking at is called follow path. And so once you select a follow path, you're going to need to enter a series of X and Y coordinates. So those can be seen as you move your mouse around. You'll see the X and Y values here change. Okay, so you can probably take your time and see that more slowly on your own computer. But as I'm moving my mouse around, you can see the values down here changing. So if I want my boss character to start here, I'll need to put in those coordinates. So I'm just going to round that off to 50 and 50. So I'm going to add that. Okay, we have to choose a text here, 50, 50. Because of that comma separating, it's no longer just a pure number. So I'm going to add another point, and again, I'm going to choose text, and I'm going to select the values 450, 50. So if you look at that, if you move your mouse over here, somewhere around here or so is around 450 units X, okay, and roughly around that area as well, 50 units Y. So that means 450 units going across, 50 units going down. So this is going to get my boss character to move back and forth, left and right across the screen. Okay, you'll see that in my current example, the boss is actually also moving down here as well. And that's because I've also added a third point in my script as well. But let's just see this operational first. And I don't see my boss there because I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I haven't added the boss over there yet. Okay, so let's add the boss here. So you don't actually have to throw him there. The game will automatically put him into that location. I will test the scene out, and as I'm testing it out, it won't add this extra code to it. But I will start adding a third point. And so let me select text, and let's see, let's do 200 units over and 300 units down. Okay, so it won't update it with the third point just yet. So it's just going to slide back and forth. And I really wish Stencyl would load faster. Okay, so our boss is sliding to the right, and they should slide back to the left. Okay, and slide to the right. Okay, and so on. Right. Next thing we're going to do is I am just going to test the game one more time. And we should see it move in a bit of a triangle pattern. So it's moving left and right, 50, 50, 50, 450, 50. And then 200, 300 is probably going to be somewhere down here or so. That's my estimation. So we should see it move in a bit of a triangle pattern. Okay, so what I would recommend you do is when you're trying this out, add on at 1 point at a time. Start with 2 points and add on a third point and a fourth point. And as you start to understand how it works, then, well, you won't need me to explain anything anymore. You'll be working on your own. So all it really does is it connects the 3 points, and from the third point, it always loops back on itself. It goes from 2 back to 0. And so Stencyl is going to load for us. Come on, Stencyl. Right, so it's sliding to the right. Okay, it's sliding down. Oh, that's a lot lower than I thought. Okay, it's sliding back up. Okay, and it's just going to repeat that pattern. And likewise, I can actually add another point here. And let's maybe do a little bit of a zigzag. So let's maybe have it move to the right. So my last coordinate was 200. I'm going to use 380 units. And I'm going to make it move up just a tad. So I'm going to have it go up to about 200 units. Okay, I'm going to do this one last test, but you guys have probably got a feel of how this is working already. So feel free to terminate the tutorial, and I will close this off as soon as we test this out and see it operational. Come on, Stencyl, come on. Save, save, load, finalize. Oh, Stencyl, come on. Okay, so let's have a look. It should zigzag down here, and it should come back up about here or so. Good, and then it'll move back to its original location. Okay, that's it. It's working. Thank you guys very much for watching. We will see you guys next time.